G'day guys, this is Captain Noob here, and I want to talk about something that is not very well known in Fallout 4. Basically, this is a weapon modification that is rarely used from what I've seen, but does spectacular damage when compared to the weapon using bullets. And that is the minigun with a shredder barrel. So this metal monstrosity on the front of the gun does a little bit of bash damage to your enemies, and it hits quite fast. So if I find this friggin' dead eyebot here, you can tell that's hitting about as fast as a ripper. So all that so far is pretty cool, but it gets better. Obviously it's going to be augmented by the Basher perk. Now obviously Basher gives you plus 25% damage per rank of it, and a possibility to cripple your opponent in ranks 2 and 3, but most importantly, in rank 4 it also gives you the chance to inflict critical hits. Now this synergizes extremely well with perks like better criticals, because you will do just a little bit more damage. Righto, so I'm out here outside Gunners Plaza, and I'm just going to find a few gunners to demonstrate the damage capabilities of this without any perks. It'd be good if this turret would stop staggering me though. Oh, you buried in there. Get rid of you. There we go. Another floating turret. That's my immersion shattered. Let's pop a quick glowing blood pack. It's worth noting that if you do get staggered, you have to respin the barrel again, which is a huge pain in the ass. But, as you can see here, it's a perma-stagger on your enemies, though his health is going down extremely slowly, which is probably not practical when you're being swarmed by gunners. Even with basic level gunners, you can still take a long time. I have no idea who shot them. Oh, a caravan guard. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself the Basher perk, and we'll test it on the gunners up above us. So up on the roof here we can find ourselves a few gunners to kill, and you'll see how much faster this is. You can see when I get the critical hits, which are pretty frequent, it does a heap more damage. So I'm just going to find the rest of them up here and clear the roof out. Like any melee sort of weapon, it does leave you very vulnerable to any ranged attack, so making sure you've got tanky armor would help you quite a lot. But as you can see there, this weapon does so much more damage when you've got Basher rank 4 with better criticals. It does so much better damage than it would with bullets, so it's... once you've got it like that, it's hard to justify using it with bullets at all. For a standard version anyway. Now some of you may be thinking or are familiar with the legendary effects. Some of them are activated by critical hits. Question is, will these things be activated with the shredding barrel? Time to find out. So right now I have the enraging Shredding Minigun, which causes critical hits to frenzy, so on that logic I should be able to frenzy one of these people and all their mates will start attacking them. There's a critical hit, and it looks like nothing. No. They're ignoring him like their usual allies. So I'm gonna say that doesn't work. That damage is good. Alright, so we're going over to freezing. Freezes on critical hits, which means it should freeze on bashing, right? Couldn't really tell there. These buggered turrets. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, they do a ton of damage to you if you're low level. Not used to coming in at such a low level. My PS3 character would be tanking all of this fine. PS4 character. Alright, so you can see there that it's not freezing them like normal bullets would. And if any of these guys actually dropped 5mm bullets, I could show you that by shooting them I would activate it. Next up is the lucky Shredding Minigun. So this one should be doing double the damage on the critical hits, This is only conscript, so just kill him. We've got to find ourselves a more higher level. Okay, looked like it did well for that. Generally looks like it's not doing that much more damage. Like, it would be more noticeable if it was twice of the critical hit damage. So I'm going to go ahead and say that doesn't work either. So the relentless shredding minigun, so refills your action points on a critical hit. So that means my action points being as low as they are should be refilled as soon as I get a critical hit. This, in theory, sounds really good because you could just keep bashing and bashing all day. Because you just get all your action points back on a critical hit. But getting those critical hits here, that's just simply not the case. It doesn't work. Equipping the staggering minigun now, and you can see that I didn't put a friggin' shredder on it. That's great. So equipping the staggering minigun now, and you can see that if I find a dude, that it already staggers like that anyway. So this effect isn't entirely useful on a shredding minigun. You're much better off using the regular bullet minigun in this case. Now before, you saw how those turrets staggered me and almost killed me multiple times. Behind that door there's an explosive turret, and usually just a basic one. So to take those out and not get killed, I'm going to grab something. If we're in power armor, you can see that the action point bar isn't draining, so players in whoever power armor build will greatly benefit from this weapon. It also prevents lots of staggering to us, so we're free to just bash like this all day. We can just keep on spinning while that turret lights us up, no problems. So anyone using power armor as their main sort of build thing can use this weapon to absolutely great effect. So there you have it, just a short look at the shortcomings of shredding miniguns. There's probably a few of legendary effects that I might have missed, but I feel like that if a few of them didn't work, most of them aren't going to probably work. This is something new that I've done here, sort of this live commentary type thing, and I'm a terrible commentator. Like, I had to... Hello, what the hell? You think that's funny, do you? Anyway, yeah, I'm not the best commentator, and this is something new for me, but if you liked this, it's not something I usually do, let me know. There's a few things more I could probably talk about, but thanks for watching. Catches.